Wrestling's about to kick off on Spike TV. It's a special Vital Resolution edition of Impact Wrestling. As Jeff Hardy and Magnus slip into Dixieland to crown a new new World Heavyweight Champion. There's been a lot of talk the last week or so that AJ Styles has left TNA Wrestling. That is partially true, as his formal contract went out, but I assure you he has or will sign a new contract that will start in March of 2014, just in time for him to return and challenge whoever becomes the World Heavyweight Champion tonight. Dixie's World Heavyweight Champion, either Magnus or Jeff Hardy. I know people have already saw this, already know what happened, but I have not. So I'm gonna be as surprised as anyone who has not seen this, who becomes the world champion tonight. But also, it's a part of Final Resolution. We got the 2 out of 3 falls match. Bobby Roode taking on Kurt Angle and Feast of Fire. Who will be fired? It'll either be Seba Ion, Chavo Guerrero, Gutter, or EC3, Ethan Carter III. One of those 4 men will be fired. One will get a tag title shot, one will get a world title shot, and one will get an X Division title shot. I know I hate to say this because I don't want to see anyone. I don't ever want to see anyone get fired from anywhere, but I'm kind of thinking that Chavo will end up being the one fired. Well, Gutter gets the tag title shot for himself, and James Storm. Seba Ion will probably get the X Division title shot, and EC3 will somehow get the world title shot because he is a Carter, and the world needs the Carters. But let's see how Final Resolution kicks off. How's it gonna end? Let's get right into it. Magnus opens up the show tonight with comments against Jeff Hardy, saying that last week we saw the emergence of the old Jeff Hardy, saying that possibly the green-eyed monster of greed has awoken inside Jeff Hardy once again, and he has, and for lack of better terms, in my opinion, Magnus alluding to the fact that Jeff could be turning to the dark side, so to speak, and going with Dixie Carter and taking some sort of bribe or deal to become the next World Heavyweight Champion. Jeff Hardy comes out and basically says that Magnus doesn't know him and he needs to not talk about things he doesn't know about. And the segment basically ends in that manner. But coming up next is Bobby Roode versus Kurt Angle, the first match of the night. 2 out of 3 falls. Angle versus Roode. It's going to be a solid show. Well, it's the first match and it hasn't actually happened yet, but I'm looking forward to a solid show tonight from Impact Wrestling. And with whose side is Jeff Hardy on, whose side is Magnus on, and whose side will hold the World Heavyweight Championship. We'll have to wait for the main event tonight. But coming up next, the 2 out of 3 falls, Angle versus Roode. Who's gonna win? Bobby Roode gets the win in the 2 out of 3 falls match. First defeating Kurt Angle the first round by hitting a low blow outside the referee's vision, and then hitting a flapjack, face first flapjack for the 1-2-3 for the first round. Kurt Angle hits the Angle Slam for the win in the second round, and then Bobby Roode catches Angle in a roll up while holding the ropes for the 1-2-3 to pick up the win in the third round, and the entire match what does it mean for Kurt Angle going into the future? Uh, he got he got kind of shocked at the fact that he lost, and I'm not sure if he realized that. I'm not sure Kurt Angle realized he had the ropes, but Angle did look distraught the fact that he actually lost to Bobby Roode 2 out of 3 times. But coming up next, Eric Young seems to have a plan to unleash the beast, as it were, inside Joseph Hawk and convince him that he truly is his long lost brother, the Monster Abyss. Will it work? We're about to find out. Let's get back to Impact Wrestling. Eric Young threw a special party for Abyss with for Joseph Park with a couple of Christmas presents. One being a steel chair, one being a box with a bag full of thumbtacks, and another being a box of barbed wire to try to jog the memory of Abyss inside Joseph Park. But eventually, initially it wasn't working for Abyss until Eric Young. It wasn't working for Joseph Park until Eric Young get him to look under the ring for a special gift. He had hidden there, and as when he looked under, it was none other than Janice, the thumbtack, emblazoned 2x4 special toy, the special goal that Abyss had made a few years, like a year or so ago. And it seemed to uh, uh, spark a nerve with Joseph Park as the light bulb seemed to come on when, because before all that, before they opened the gifts, Young said that had convinced someone to give Joseph Park a monstrous ball match against Bad Influence, Christopher Daniels, and Kazarian. And initially, Joseph declined the opportunity, but when he saw Janice, the light bulb seemed to go off, and he said he would do it. So, next week, it's the return of Monstrous Ball, Bad Influence versus, I guess, Joseph Park, or maybe Abyss returns next week. I'm not sure, but coming up next, apparently, is the Feast of Fire reveal of the briefcases. Who gets the tag title shot? Who gets the X Division title shot? Who gets the world title shot? And who gets fired? We're about to find out, I believe. So let's get back and see how it turns out. The Feast of Fire, the Feast of Fire briefcase openings, turned out almost as I thought it would, as Sema Ion did get the X Division title match. But it kind of flip-flopped what I thought was going to happen with the world title match and the tag title match, as Gunner got the world title match, putting a little deception in the links. It looked as though between himself and James Storm, a little tension in the fact that he has the world title match. They all assumed he would get the tag title match and pick James Storm to be his partner, but instead he's got the world heavyweight title match. So it looks like big things coming for Gunner. Plus, EC3 miraculously somehow got the tag title match, and Chavo, it was like I said, was the one that got fired. Well, right before the reveal of the last two briefcases, Sting came into the room and once again challenged EC3 to do something big and put his briefcase on the line against Sting in a match. But EC3 declined, and it was a good thing for him because, like I said, he got the tag title match. Who's EC3 gonna pick to be his tag team partner to go after the tag team titles? We'll have to wait and see how this turns out. But Chavo is gone, bailing now from TNA Wrestling. a new start for Impact Wrestling TNA, getting rid of some of the uh, not not dead weight, not old, but some of the uh, older talents, making room for new young stars in Impact Wrestling. But coming up next is the Knockouts Tag Match, the return of Madison Lane teaming up with ODB against the Knockouts champion Gil Kim and her bodyguard Lady Topper. Let's see how it all turns out. Madison Lane picks up the surprise upset win for team uh, by reversing a defeat into a backslide for the 1-2-3 on the Knockouts champion Gil Kim. Could this end up being a precursor to Madison getting a title match possibly down the line? It could happen, but coming up next, we step inside Dixieland to found a new World Heavyweight Champion. Dixie's World Heavyweight Champion. Will it be either Jeff Hardy or Magnus? Let's see how it all turns out. The new TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Dixie's TNA World Heavyweight Champion, Magnus, grabs the gold at the top of the ladder. It looked like when they, as they climbed out of the cage, in the first step of the match, EC3 tried to stop Magnus from getting to the belt or getting out of the cage, allowing Jeff to get out first. But when Jeff realized what EC3 was doing, he jumped EC3 and hit him with the twist of fate. They both, Magnus and Hardy both fought to the ladder. Well, Hardy, I think, hit the twist of fate on the ramp. Magnus, Jeff went to climb the ladder, but was confronted by Dixie Carter, who was at the top of the ladder, at the top of the ramp the entire match. She tried to bribe him into being part of her being on her side, but he threw it in her face and started to climb the ladder get the title. But Watchdog Spud came out of the back and pushed the ladder over, and forcing Jeff to take a nasty bump on the ramp and slide all the way back down to the bottom of the ramp. Magnus got up. Once Magnus got back to his feet after the effects of the twist of fate wore off and realized what happened to Jeff, he looked kind of perplexed as to what to do, but he ultimately took the opportunity that was presented and climbed the ladder and obtained the Impact Wrestling World title. He is now the new World Heavyweight Champion of Impact Wrestling, and Dixie's apparent chosen one going forward. Very good Impact Wrestling, a great final resolution going, and what will the state of Impact Wrestling be going into the 2014 calendar year? We'll have to wait till next week to see how this turns out, but we all know by next year, March sometime, AJ Styles will be back and will face Magnus apparently to crown the real World Heavyweight Champion of Impact Wrestling. So we'll have that to look forward to. But for now, that's Impact Wrestling. Like, subscribe, and comment. Like I said, good final resolution 2013. Like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you thought of the show. I'm out of here.